Hello and welcome to another video. This is He's Retro 81 and we're going to continue with our Heretic playthrough. Now, I'm just going to do this level. Oh no, I'm not. I'm going to set my stopwatch up because I'm a clever boy. There we go. Not be lazy. Set my stopwatch up. Right. So that will at least enable us to hopefully get through this area, the guard tower. When I listened back to the video last, the popping on this audio, on the audio from the music in this level wasn't too bad. So I've decided I'm going to leave the music on. If there are sort of weird little pops, my apologies. I'm sure the more audio sensitive among you will probably let me know if there's anything really horrible, but I'll be able to hear it myself anyway. So what I'll probably do is make a backup save. So yeah, you probably hear it a little right there, and I almost don't want to point it out because somebody's going to be like, I can't unhear it now. I can't believe you told me that was there. It's something about the ad-lib drum sounds going through like a modern, a modern computer synth. It makes this kind of sound, which is a bit weird. I don't remember that from back in the day, but then like back in the day when this came out, I wasn't like massive. I wasn't like, I hadn't spent years and years and years playing games with like full Red Book CD audio or whatever. So it is what it is, I guess. It didn't seem to pick up too bad on the. Oh man, I forgot that happened and I didn't run, and now I've got to use a quartz flask. Curse you, you swine. Right. That's alright, we've got one back. I mean, yeah, if we look at the inventory, aside from that time of power and possibly a few other things I've walked over, as you can see, like the inventory has reset itself to just one of every item that I did have at the start. Anyway, so one thing I will say, although there's not masses to say about this level, one thing I will say about it is that this is kind of the point where the more intricate level design starts to kick in with, thought I might as well use that because I'm not going to be able to keep it when I go into the next level. Can't take it with you. So yeah, this is where the level design starts to get a bit more intricate and things start to get a bit more layered, and and Heretic kind of like in its level design starts to get away from Doom. It starts to show itself off as a bit less linear than Doom is, and I think shows why this game is like worth viewing as more than just a Doom clone, because it definitely is a Doom clone, but Raven and ID or ID, depending on however you choose to pronounce it in your neck of the woods, they definitely took the time to make something a bit different with Heretic, which is something I like about Raven and ID, is that they're never really. It's rare that as companies, I don't know if, I think Raven is still going, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I've heard anything out of them for a while. I'll have to check on that. But yeah, so they've always tried to sort of push the envelope a bit in terms of what they're doing. And never. I mean, the one thing I also like about Heretic when Doom got more complicated, when they put out Doom 2, Doom 2 is kind of, I feel like Doom 2 is complicated in the way that you don't want a game to be complicated, in that there's things like there are levels you have to complete by going into secret areas, and there are one thing I really don't like about Doom 2, although I love Doom 2, and I know often when I'm talking about these 90s first-person shooters, I do give Doom 2 a bit of stick. It's not a I don't like the game thing. So here we are in the Citadel, which is a really cool level. This is definitely, I mean, we did the tower in about 4 minutes, but I don't think we'll get through all of the Citadel in one shot on this video. I might be wrong. And if it looks like we're going to do that, and it's on the cards, then I won't cut the video at 10 minutes. I will carry on. So now I'm about to demonstrate something that I was about to rag on Doom 2 about, but Heretic does this as well. But Heretic is a bit more sensible about it. It has areas that, although there's no jump in this game, you have to inverted commas jump by running full tilt with a bit of a run up across edges, and that was one of the things that was frustrating for me with Doom 2, was that Doom 2 had a kind of like, it did it with a kind of inertia thing. So you had to run from exactly the right distance to get across some of the jumps, and they weren't like, you know, I mean, that wasn't a secret. That was like you have to do that jump to get that key, and Doom 2 did that, and Heretic does it as well. So, you know, I'll give Heretic a bit of stick for it as well. It would be better to have coded a jump button in, frankly, given that Hexen has got one. You know, when they did Doom 2 and Heretic, but you know, maybe they just hadn't figured out a way of doing that, and so the easiest way was to put gaps in that were short enough that if you ran with them, the persistence of your inertia would lead you across the gaps. But anyway, you know, it's an interesting sort of early game design kind of thing. What am I looking for up here? So I've got extra ethereal arrows. Oh, you see, we picked up a bag of holding somewhere along the line, and when you pick up one of those, it's like the backpack in Doom. It enables you to carry a lot more ammunition for your weapons. I'm getting another key, right? Thank you. Where is the green? Now I think the green door is up here. Yes. I think there's 2 green doors actually. I might be wrong. Skip up one of them. Push up that switch. Kill this thing. We're actually quite making pretty decent time for this arc. Getting slapped in the face a bit with those old flying axes. But yeah, we're making good time here. So one thing I didn't talk about, because I was busy wombling about Doom 2 and advancements in good lord, they're everywhere, first-person shooter games and such like. I completely missed out my opportunity to mildly rant about the wizards. Wizards suck in this game. They fire like Contra-style 3-way split bullets, and there's a ton of them up there. We'll deal with them at a later date. But we'll just pick the blue key up down here. Making my life a lot easier, because last time I played through this I spent forever looking for that blue key, because I assumed I must have to do something important to get it, and no, it's just lying there. Oh, did you mind, sir? Get back here. I'm sure that happened last time I played through this. Blooming imps everywhere in the dark. Don't like it. Yeah, well, that's just another bag of holding. You know what, as I've said prior, Oh, there's one of the wizards has come down. So as you can see, I'll let this guy chuck his throw a wobbly. They throw 3-way bullets, so like once they're fired, there's not a lot of, you're not going to have a lot of joy getting out of the way of them. Which, given they take about 4 or 5 direct hits with the crossbow, I'm not a huge fan of that, I'll be honest. One of the less balanced enemies in the game, I think. And you can forget about it when they start showing up invisible. My armor's still alright, so I'm just going to take this golem out and get out of here, I think. Is there a wizard in here? I remember. Oh no, I have to push a switch. Where's the switch? Oh, there we go. I always feel like that's a bit mean. Like, oh, you got to the exit thing. Well, too bad. Another wizard. What a shock. That's the other thing. You see what I mean? They take like 5 shots, and like there's no way you're going to get 5 shots in on them without them firing off a bullet, and unless you've got space to like leg it screaming all the way to their flank, there's not a lot of chance for you there. Anyhow, that's didn't get much in the way of secrets there. Never mind. I'm going to call it there. So we are going to do my favourite level in Heretic next episode, and we'll just have a quick scroll around. Ooh, look at that! Ooh, great music this stage, and a cool little level. And I think there's a few fun secrets on this stage, and because I like this level, I will actually maybe try and get them. Anyhow, thank you very much for watching. I have, as always, been Voorhees Retro 81, and peace out.